Final call for passengers for the Aintree Express bus. Please go to gate 5. The bus is leaving in 5 minutes. Come on, lads, try and get on there. Could some of you tell Dylan Thomas that he can tell that story about Mr. Watt winning the Grand National? He can tell it to you on the bus. Come on, hold on. Get Ricky Sewell there as well, and Dan Yates and the mystery tipster. He wants to give us a few tips. Get them on board. Let Imelda Dunning through there. She has sandwiches. She has a tray of sandwiches. Let them get to the back of the bus. That fella there, that Ireland G-man, he was looking for a gin and lime. Yeah, get one there at the drinks bar for him. Paul Manton as well. Tony Bennett, you wanted to sing I Left My Heart in San Francisco. You can sing it later. You can't sing it now till we get started. Dan Ferreira and CJ Lifts. Martin O'Sullivan. Come on. You wanted to get on at the top of the bus. Chris Marshall. You had a basin of water there and a bar of soap. You said you wanted to wash a carrot or something. Come on, get on the bus there. Come on. I don't know what you go to awful extremes, some of you, to cook your vegetables. Come on, get in there now. Come on, it's time to go. Come on, the bus first race at 1:45. Come on, come along, please. Ding dong. Yes, it. Doors closed. Away we go. Steo, you can't bring on that keg. We have enough kegs. We have 3 kegs in there. Come on, leave that until tomorrow. Come on, get on. You'll be loaded before you get to the races. Come on. Lord above, can't get over these lads going drinking and them going to the bus. Friday, 1:45, grade 3 handicap hurl. 2 miles, 4 furlongs, 22 declarations. No favourite has won this since 2008. There's been 1 7-1 and 1 2 8-1s. The rest are all double digit odds. The last 3 winners carried 10 stone 4, 10 stone 5, 10 stone 9. Tronador won it last year at 22-1 for Denise Foster. Interesting horse for me in this is Balco Coastal. It went off 92 favourite for the Imperial Cup at Sandown. It pulled up in that race. It raced off 134, carrying 10 stone, 12 pounds. Bookies are paying 5 places. This is a 12-1 shot. I think it's well handicapped. I'll discount his last run in Sandown. Nicky Henderson is going well. Out of his last 50 runners, 13 winners, 15 places. So that's about a 20% strike rate. Langerdon is the favourite. It was brought down in the Merton Pipe after finishing second in that last year to Gallop and Deschamps. Cobbler's Dream was second in this year's race as well. But they're very short at the betting, and with no favourites having won this ever, I passed them easily in favour of Balco Coastal at 12-1 each way. The 220 is a grade 1 novices hurl, 2 miles, 9 declarations. 3 favourites in the last 10 years, and they were trained by who? Nicky Henderson. Jonbon is the favourite, rated 147. He was second to Constitution Hill in the Supreme. That was his only race course defeat in 5 starts. His stablemate First Street was second to Stateman in the County Hurl. It has the same rating now after going up £5. Willie Mullins saddles El Falbiola. It's not seen since winning a maiden in Tremor on New Year's Day. Jonbon is even money. Looks like the most likeliest winner. 255, grade 1 novice chase, 3 miles, 1 furlong, 4 declarations. Bravemansgame is 4 for 4 over fences. Very slick jumper. He's absolutely effortless and makes 3 or 4 lengths on every jump. Long strides, short strides, gets in. He's very clever. He was beaten by his rival in tomorrow's race, as Ahoy Senior in the Sefton Hurl last year, but he's a far better chaser. He did run in Cheltenham to the wet ground on the Wednesday. Ahoy Senior was second to Long Press in the Brown Advisory. Long Press is back again. Both of them had a hard enough race that day. Fresh as a daisy is Bravemansgame, 5-4 favourite, joint favourite now with Long Press. I'm on him big time. I'll be doing a double with him and Jonbon as well. And into the 330, the Melling Chase, grade 1, 2 miles 4, 10 declarations. 5 favourites in the last 10 years, including last year's winner, Fakir D. or Fakir D, however you pronounce it. Tomato crack again. He was 2-1 last year. Min was one of his favourites as well in 2019. Fakir is only a 7-year-old, but he seems to be around forever. He was last seen winning in Ascot. He was previously second to Allaho and thirdless. 6-4 favourite. They look to be 3 hot pots there that may go in. You don't often see me lumping on favourites, but when I think they're strong enough to go in, you could do a Trixie with the 3 of them, or and an extra treble as well. The 405 is the Topham Chase. It's over the Grand National Fences, 2 miles 5, 30 declarations. All outsiders have won this since Guanaco in 2008. It was 7-1 joint favourite for Ruby Walsh and Paul Nichols. Willie Mullins won the last 2 runs of this. Live Love Laugh was 50-2 last year, and Cadmium in 2019. There was no races in Aintree in 2020. 8-1. Since 2010, Peter Bowen has won it 3 times, Nicky Henderson 3 times, Colin Tizier twice, and Willie twice. So that's 10 out of the last, 13 or 11. 10 out of the last 11. Something around 11 stone is the trend, a few pounds up or down. There's a classy enough horse there up near the top of the weights. I could go well on this. His Notebook for Henry de Bromhead. 2 years ago it was very fancied for the Arkle and then the Queen Mother the following year, and it just didn't get to the top table, but it has dropped down the weights a bit, and it's a 12-1 shot, and bookies are paying 7 places in this, so that being a 12-1 shot up near the top of the weights. And there's an interesting horse there for Mouse Morris, Foxy Jacks. I'd excuse the last run, it sort of didn't stay in the Ultima, the 3 miles 1 race. But in the previous run, at this distance, it was second to Birchdale at the Dublin Racing Festival. That's 25-1. They are my 2 picks against the field in that race. The 440 is the Sefton Hurl, Grade 1, 3 miles, 149 yards, 14 declarations. 3 favourites in the last 10 years. Last year, Ahoy Senior won this at 66-1. Nicky Henderson has won 3 out of the last 10. No Irish winner has won this race. I went back as far as 2008. Banbridge is an Irish horse in this. It's favourite for Joseph O'Brien. It won the Martin Pipe. It's top rated at 143. Went up £6 for its last win. Since 2008, either a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old won this, except 2011 when St. Eyre won it. It was a 5-year-old. The likes of Champ, Santini, Ballyoptic, Thistlecrack have won this, so all classy yokes. I have chosen Gelino Bello for Paul Nichols. He won a maiden hurl over the course last October. Then he was second twice in Cheltenham to Blazing Cal, who was the winter favourite for the 3 mile novice hurl. I can't just think of the name of it, it'll come to me. But he was second twice in Cheltenham in November and December. Then he ran a very good race in the Lanzarote, as a novice will say. He was 4th to Cobbler's Dream in January, and then on the 4th of March he won unchallenged in Newbury. I think this was always the plan. He's 6-year-old, he's fresh, he's a nice each way price at 6-1. Book is paying 4 places. That's Gelino Bello. The 5:15 is a conditional jockey's handicap hurl, 2 miles half a furlong, 17 declared. 1 joint favourite since 2008. That was a 5-1 joint favourite. Roland Ward won it last year at 10-1 for Stuart Edmonds. 2 top weights in 2009 has won it. One at and there's one at, we'll say, at 11 stone 9. So Classy Oaks can win it. My choice in the race is Severence for Ben Pauling. 2 runs this year. It was second to Cornier in Cheltenham in January of 122, and then it was 4th to the same horse in Kelso of 125. It has had wind surgery since. It is a good conditional jockey, and Kevin Brogan is claiming 3. It's 6-1, 13-2. Good each way play at, and they're paying 5 places. The interesting race for me as well tomorrow is at the 2 o'clock at Fontwell. Any eagle-eyed Hawkeyes would have noticed that I tipped up two horses that won the last time, and both are clashing tomorrow. Fanfarandino, I tipped him up the 9th of March at 5-1, and he won snugly enough at 2-1 favourite. JP's colours for Anthony Honeyball. And in the same race tomorrow, Gold Souk, who I tipped up at 10-1, and he won at 9-2 after a heap of money for him in the betting ring before the race. He's off at the same mark because he won a conditional jockey's race. I haven't decided which one, but I'll be doing a reverse forecast. I will put it up in the description later tonight or early in the morning if anyone wants to check in tomorrow to see do I go for one or the other of them. I also didn't say, but I put it up in the description with the Masters starting in an hour's time or an hour and a half. The top debutant betting, Sam Burton's. It'll be too late now at this stage, but I did put it up. I hope anyone seen it that wanted to go in that betting. A new thing I might start in after next week, if any are interested. If any have any birthday greetings that you want to send to some of your loved ones, or you do it for yourself if you're feeling lonely, or whatever, just put it up a day or two, and I'll keep note of it, and I'll do them on a video if I'm doing it that day. It'd be nice just to have something for people to look forward to. You could be lying on the couch there at night. You can watch it on your TV now. You could have your honey beside you, and have a bottle of wine open, put on the TV, and the greeting is there. Could be brownie pints for the bedroom. Anyway, best of luck. I'll be back at some stage tomorrow. The schools are finishing tomorrow for Easter, so one is finishing at 12 and one is at 1:15. So it'll be in the afternoon before I get up for the selections for Saturday. So it could be later tomorrow night. I have to go through the cards now. Anyway, absolutely a brilliant week, 3 days ahead for us, and I hope we get a few winners. Mickey D, over and out. Bash those bookies.